and I want to do a little answering of your questions that I asked before I left for South America. So we're going to head to the beach so that if someone wants to steal my stuff, I can see them coming from a fair while away. And I really want a nice backdrop. So obviously I didn't plan this live, but I've been meaning to do it for a while, and I wanted to answer the questions while they were still relatively fresh. Do I do it there? No. Okay. We are live and no one's here. Yeah, I want a really nice backdrop. Oh, maybe if I just go here and stand up. I'm just gonna put you guys there. Oh, cute. Wait, I don't think I can stand you guys up for a sec. We're just gonna put you like that. Actually, I might not need the tripod. I can just put you against my backpack. Let's see how it looks. Oh, stunning. Can that go down a bit lower? I don't want to look too try hard on the beach with my microphone. Well, I look try hard. You know, it's cringe until it works, and I preach that. Anyway, I got this new hat, and I look tanned because I was at the beach all day today. This is the fit. Little denim skirt, Birkenstocks, little black crop, and my brother bought me this hat. It's like I just whacked myself in the eye. It's like a Chilean hat, and it's so cute. We love it. Right, I'm just gonna wipe this camera, and then we're gonna get into it. I'm not gonna make this super long, but let's get started. So I asked some questions when I was in Sydney, and I wanted to answer them when I am fresh, you know? So let's go screenshots. There wasn't heaps because I had done like 2 lives or 3 lives like straight after one another. All right, let's go, Lindsay. Stop messing around. Screenshots to see which was the last one. Okay, so there was like 6 questions. So not a huge long live. Ah, some people are on. Oh my God, hello, 22 people. Ah! Hi everyone. I'm actually in Vina Del Mar, Chile, and it's really pretty. I just flew my drone and I got sunset, and this is the beach, and you can see there's a port here. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, stunning. Maybe let's make that my backdrop. Okay, that's my new backdrop. Oh my God, 43 people. This is like the best live ever. Thanks everyone. Chat moving so fast. No one will know I'm gay. Oh, you're welcome. Anyone's welcome here. Okay, we're gonna start. When are you coming to Brisbane? I haven't done this one yet. So I actually have a really good friend who lives in Brisbane. I've been to Brisbane once. It's not top of my list. I actually find traveling Australia quite expensive, and I don't have like a lot of Australian friends. I also want to travel like more of the world before I do Australia. I feel like Australia will be really good to do when I have a partner and I have kids. Because I want kids, especially after meeting my niece here in Chile. I really want kids now. Not yet, but I do want them. So I don't think I will come to Brisbane. I'll go to Melbourne because my brother lives in Melbourne. Probably not Perth. I would probably just stay in Sydney, grind really hard. I really want to travel back to the States. I want to travel back to Canada and see my best friend. I want to go to Japan. There is a lot I want to do, so not really on the cards. Beautiful sunset, it actually is. And that's one thing I do miss, No, that's the one thing I did miss in London, is I just would never see sunsets. I am like such a beach girl. Like, I look so much better. I look healthy. I haven't been to the gym in like 2 weeks, but I look slim because I'm tanned. This is the fit. Ah, so cute. Okay, so Brisbane isn't on the cards. When will you be in Brazil? Ah! So Brazil has been, I kid you not, probably like my top country I've wanted to visit since I was 18. I lived and I knew and I worked and I'm friends with a lot of Brazilians when I first moved to Sydney, and I just love the culture and I just love the Latina, out there, extroverted, Brazil, and everyone's good looking there, and it's beaches. I'm just so excited. So I actually go to Brazil in 4 days. 4 days, yeah. why can't Kiwis get visas for the US? So, if you guys are an OG follower, you'll know that I've always wanted to move to the US. When I worked in Canada, I loved like Americans, and it's like the big place of dreams, and it's so hard. The US doesn't give any visas, work visas, to Kiwis, and they give 500 to Australians, but I'm not Australian, so I don't qualify unless I get an Australian passport, but that takes me 10 years to live consecutively in Australia, which I haven't done. I've done it on and off for 4 years. So, yeah, they just don't give it to us. I did actually apply for the lottery visa in the USA last September, but now I can't find my email for like my case number, and now I'm like, did I apply and not screenshot my case number? It was on my old work laptop, so now I'm just like, maybe I have to kiss that goodbye as well. What are you guys saying? Some people are saying locate Australia would be better than England, and I'm not from either of them. London will be raining in summer. Honestly, guys, you are so right, and Australia is amazing. It's just been really hard to... Yeah, I'm from New Zealand. I'm not from Australia, but I talk about Australia being home because I haven't been back to New Zealand in almost 10 years. I've been back twice, and it just isn't really home for me anymore. I made my home in Australia. So whenever I say home, it's Sydney. We're not going to ask that one because that's very inappropriate. How is the Sydney life? So I didn't really expect, but Sydney life is taking a while to adjust to. I think it's because I've already lived there twice, so it's not really a challenge for me anymore, and I need to find a challenge by starting a business or freelancing, contracting with my social media agency, which is what I'm doing. But like finding a flat, finding friends, like knowing the city. Also, check out my cute nails. I got these from a brand. Also got really exciting brand deals coming up. I was just checking no one was coming near me to steal my stuff. I'm like, eyes everywhere, but I've got good practice from London, so it's fine. What was the question? Sorry, I feel like I was on a high because I saw 44 people come on here, and I was like, wow. And also I'm on holiday. How was Sydney life? Yeah, Sydney life is amazing, and I feel like I am very appreciative of it, and I feel like after 6 months I will get back into the swing of things there, but it's really hard to like just go the complete opposite culture, especially when I hadn't visited Sydney and the whole time I lived in London, and I feel like I really immersed my life in UK and London, and I almost felt like I was building my life there, so it was really hard to just like slam on the brakes, change direction with no sort of like warm up or like sort of warm up. My brother messaged me September the 1st, and October the 1st I'd made a decision I was leaving London. August, I was traveling in Barcelona, being like, I love London, I'm going to be here for the next 2 years. So yeah, I think that's what's made it really hard, but Sydney is amazing. Favorite musician and artist? Okay, Tobias from Melbourne. He's a DJ, he's amazing. If you look at my YouTube, I have red marks all along for him. He releases songs every Friday, and I'm his biggest fan. What is your secret to pumping your arms? I don't train my arms, never do, haven't for the last 5 years. I think I just genetically, my arms grow because when I grew up with 3 older brothers, I used to do like chin-ups on the farm, and I think like maybe when I just did it really young, my body was like, just when it looks at protein, it just goes to my arms. So yeah. Right, next question. I don't want to make this too long. We're in 8 minutes, 9 minutes. How are you feeling living back in Sydney so far? Yeah, this question has probably been asked a lot, is because I'm being very vocal on my socials about how hard it is to have moved back to Sydney from London, because I did not expect it to be that hard. I also really hope my microphone's working. I did not expect to be a culture shock. I was like, I know Australian culture. I've lived there for 4 years on and off. But I was just so immersed in UK, and I like loved everything about London, and I embraced the negatives and I embraced the positives. I think because I was like, okay, well, I've got to make this work. And then an opportunity came up to move back to Australia and go to this apartment. And then I was like, oh my God, maybe I don't have to like survive and make London work. I do have sort of an option to go back to Sydney. So I did. Do you listen to like pop musics? If so, who? Well, I don't really know what pop music is, but I listen to a lot of house, Ibiza music, like, yeah, just like party music. Also, really want to go to Ibiza this year. Never Cry Again. The video of you having to give up on staying in a place you loved was very moving. Oh, I know that. Thank you so much. That one of me choosing to move back to Sydney. I kid you not, I just wanted to update my socials and let everyone know that I was moving back to Sydney, because I'm so vocal on my socials of how much I love London, and then they'd be like, wait, what? She's leaving London? And I was just like, right, I need to go film a YouTube update, life update, sat in the park, bawled my eyes out, because this was literally maybe a day after I had finalized my decision, and the timeline of me deciding was only 1 month, so it was really raw. And even when I was editing that vlog, I was bawling my eyes out, because I was still like, I don't really want to move back to Sydney, I don't want this decision. Like, it was so hard, and I thought if I can do anything is like to help people that are gonna have to make this move back, because it's so hard when you go over, make a whole life for yourself. And I do feel like I kind of held back in my dating, because I didn't want to meet someone in the UK, because I didn't want to start my life there permanently. Okay, we're gonna make this quick, because I am on a family holiday and I feel really guilty when I come out and do content, because I meant to spend time with them. I have been spending a lot of time with them, and I am playing with my niece, and it's been amazing. How much better is Melbourne than Sydney, and why? It says at the end. Sydney, all the way, so much better. I'm a beach girl, and if Sydney didn't have the beach, I wouldn't have left London, but I am such a beach girl. Like, look at this. This is like my fit whenever I'm in Sydney. Like, so easy when you live by the beach. You throw on a tank, you throw on a hat. I literally just washed my hair and didn't like style it, and it still looks somewhat nice. Do you know what I mean? And like a denim skirt. So yeah, Sydney's way better. Melbourne is a better city than Sydney. Sydney city, I hate. I really go into the city. And it's also a nanny state. All the clubs, nightclubs. Like, if you want to party, do not come to Sydney unless it's on a boat party. Save your money and travel to Bali. Save your money and travel to Europe in summer, Ibiza. I literally think Sydney nightlife is the worst in the world. Like, yes, you've got nice cocktail bars and you can go out, but you start your night at like 7, which actually I do prefer, and everything kind of rounds up and finishes at like 1 a.m, 2 a.m. But when I'm talking like sick events, like I went to some of the coolest events in England, like London, they would not even exist in Australia. Like, I feel like they're very spontaneous, very like private, very like underground, very like you need to know people to know the event. Like, I love that kind of vibe. And then when my socials started to grow, I got like a lot of invites to these. I also have a really exciting collaboration with, I'm not going to say, because I don't know if I can. I'm not very good at the whole legal stuff with my social media. I actually send it to my friends in London who help me. So yeah, I won't say, but it's exciting. South America or Euro trips. Oh, so my best friend, she harps on about South America. She's like, isn't South America so much better than Europe? Blah, blah, blah. I love Europe. Europe is just expensive, and I am not a trust fund baby, so I can't afford bougie Europe trips like I would. So South America is the new destination, and Asia, because they're cheaper. I love South America. I love the culture. I love, like, this is South America, guys. Like, this is stunning. Can we... Like, how nice is that? Now it's cold and foggy in London. Honestly, I am rinsing my socials right now, and I feel like people are like not happy about it, because most of my following is UK. But yeah, it's so stunning. You can't see it, but like there's all these beautiful lights of the city on the other side over there on that hill. Have you ever went to France, and where? Yes, I went to Paris twice. First time, I hated it. I went with my ex-boyfriend, and we fought the whole time, and he didn't like me doing my vlogs, and I was like, I'm not changing. And we fought the whole time, but I actually did really love that trip, because I was meant to be a pastry chef when I lived in New Zealand, and so when I saw the patisseries, I was like, this is amazing. The second time I went was with my best friend, but we were so sick. We had been partying in Miami, Ibiza twice, Amsterdam, and then our last destination was France, Paris, and I was so sick. I couldn't even go out. Like, so I like Paris, but I mean, the people could be nicer in Paris. The Parisians, Parisians, yeah. So yeah, I do like the bouginess of Paris. So it's very like all the cafes and the patisseries. Mwah. I love Brazil and Argentina and Australia. Hopefully one day I visit them. Well, I'm doing Brazil, I'm doing Colombia, and I'm doing Chile right now. Argentina was on the list, but I couldn't do it all. So I definitely want to come back and do Argentina, Peru, and Bolivia. So yeah. South America is full of cartels. I mean, yeah. It is. But do you know what? I've been walking around with my drone, I've been walking around with my camera. I am going to touch wood though, because I have been with my family. But I feel like it's everywhere in the world. You kind of just have to have your wits about you. Just talk to the locals, find out where the spots are to not go. Like, there was places in Barcelona where they were like, do not go there, you'll get like mugged or pickpocketed. Obviously South America is probably a bit higher because it's a bit poorer here. But I don't think that should stop you from coming. And for a long time, I did not want to come to South America because I was so anxious about getting mugged and stolen, and everyone goes, oh, it's so dangerous there. And it's like, well, just be smart. I mean, I am saying this before I go to Brazil, and Brazil is meant to be like way worse than Chile, so pray for me. Hi Linz, your gym in London was near my office. Wish I met you. Oh, so sweet. Oh, I actually don't miss that gym. I now gym in like a beautiful gym in Sydney, and I see the beautiful water. I go for a beach swim after, and it's just like way nicer. But if I do ever visit London, I'll probably go back to that gym. Barcelona only good for the football matches. Actually, I really want to go to a football match in Colombia. That is something I really want to do. But guys, look at the sunset. Wait, let's get a little HDR on that. No, it doesn't want to. I actually had to buy a new camera on this trip because my DJI Osmo Pocket just literally was like, and I was like, this can't happen. Like, I just have this other camera, but the video quality is just not it. And I was like, you know what, Lindsay? You've made money on your YouTube. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate that because that helped go towards the camera. And I'm going to have to send that camera back to the UK when I get back to Sydney to get warranty. Backside wallpaper or real place? No, guys, this is real place. I wanted to do a live when I had a nice backdrop, and it was really windy. I couldn't fly my drone for 2 flights, so this is it. I don't know how I prove to you that this is it, but there's stunning. There's lots of graffiti everywhere. So yeah. Are there job opportunities in Sydney? Absolutely. Definitely not like London, but I feel like you do not need to work nearly as hard to get them. Let me just check my phone that my family's not like, where are you? I think they won't be. Oh, chicken for my Copacabana hostel in Brazil. Yeah, definitely job opportunities in Sydney. Not like London, though, but I feel like you don't have to work nearly as hard to get them. You don't. I can clarify that. Cyprus, Dubai, Monaco, and London. Well, London is my OG. That's where I used to live. I would love to go to Monaco. I haven't been to Dubai. I'm not sure if Dubai is like top of my list. No, I don't think it is. Cyprus, I really wanted to visit, but you can't do it all. Do you support a football team? I do not support a football team. I do not watch football, and I do not even have a boyfriend to know about football. My brothers all watch football, and yeah, I just don't support one. If I was going to, I mean, this might get me not that many supporters, but I went to Tottenham Hale football game when I first moved to London, but apparently they're not that good, so. But I lived near Tottenham, kind of. I'm thinking of moving away from London. I was born here. Are there any email marketing roles in London? Sydney, absolutely. 100%. I do know that having a visa in Sydney is going to be a blocker for you, but I was on a visa in London and I made it work. I'm a firm believer. If you want it, you'll make it work. I was working in a coffee shop. I was working as a receptionist. I literally grinded so hard. I definitely think my biggest advice for you is to just do it, because then you won't live with what ifs. My biggest thing was I wanted to move to London. If it didn't work out, I wouldn't have these what ifs. But I didn't want to sit in Sydney for my whole 20s or like some of my 20s and be like, what would life be like if I moved to London? Would my socials grow? Would I get career opportunities there? Would I get the opportunities of what an international city can give me? And so I went, and now I come home with no what ifs. I gave it my everything. Santiago, no, I'm in Vina Del Mar, which is like where all the Santiagans come for holiday, and it's beautiful. Guys, you're watching the sunset with me. Oh my god, I actually just need to get my camera out and get a quick little snap. Sorry. Actually, I'll get one on my phone. People are probably like, what the hell is she doing? It's cringe till it works. Stunning. Oh, wait, let's just do a quick one. Love it. Guys, that looks so nice, especially with the hat. Oh my gosh. You're getting a real behind the scenes of linzblog right now. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta do one video. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry I'm doing this on the live. Oh my god, it's literally a perfect thing right now. I'm gonna just get my camera out. South America, it's like 2 a.m. my time. Linz loves tennis, Wimbledon. Yes, I do. I really want to go to all the Grand Slams. I've been to Australian Open, I've been to Wimbledon Open. I really want to go to USA and those girls just whistled at me. USA and France. Should I get a visa before I start applying for jobs in Australia? I'm 31. Am I too late? Absolutely not. You can get the visa up to 35. And I also think like a lot of people, you know, our generation's quite late on things now because of like social media and technology, and women are having kids late. So I don't think you should ever let your age like am I too late? Because if you spend 2 years being like, am I too late? Well, yeah, in 2 more years you'll still be like, am I too late? So it's better to just head first, go for it. Stunning location, go to Tijuana. Oh, in Mexico, I definitely want to go back to Mexico. That is like high on my list. We're just gonna get a quick little video for the vlog. Oh my gosh. Wow, guys, say hi to the vlog that you're gonna see in like 6 months. This is my little camera I take. It's not my Osmo Pro. I had a drone. I had a lot with me, and if someone mugged me, I didn't want them to get my Osmo Pro. I'm just gonna do a quick little video here. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. What's your birthday? 23rd of July, 1998. Some guys over there just cracked some drinks, and I can't lie. I had a mojito at the beach today. It was £6. It was Frutella mojito. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh, but I was like, you know what? I'm not really hitting the gym lately, so I was like, I really need to be like careful on my. What is this guy doing? I'm just like eyes on my back of my head. How do you make a vertical and horizontal contour? Allah. I actually need to learn some Spanish before I start traveling on my own, because a lot of people here speak nada English. 1 second, I'm just going to take a little. Oh, I need it to flash. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, flash. Why did it not flash? Let's go manual. How do I repurpose content for social platforms? How do you make vertical and horizontal? I always get confused. Well, if you want to do it properly, you actually have to film on 2 things. I film everything on a phone, and I film everything on my big camera. And it's so much work, but I know one day my YouTube is just gonna pop off. I'm gonna have all these vlogs of me traveling the world. So I do prioritize my horizontal filming probably more than my vertical, because my vertical is just more like quick endorphin, what do you call it, endorphin like rush, whereas my YouTube vlogs, like I get such, like you get more of an endorphin like boost from that 30-minute vlog. So I always prioritize horizontal landscape, horizontal filming. I look horrendous there. That is not it. That is not it. Let's change the settings. Google Translate. Yeah, but like you don't sometimes pull your phone out in these streets. That's the problem. It also, like, you might just be going into the shop and wanting to like buy mints. I was trying to buy mints, and I like got Google Translate out, and it was just like I was holding up the whole line. So I just and now mints is mintas. Oh, that's cute. Except my skin, I'm breaking out here. It's just not a vibe. And this is, I think like this is my side. And this is gonna be a long live, but the sunset is so pretty. Oh, that's cute if I had makeup on. Maybe we're just gonna... Oh, just smile, Lindsay. It does look cute with the heart. Okay, why am I doing my hands like that? Okay, that's cute. Let's do one looking away. Oh, cute. Not cute. Have you ever took a long break from the gym, and if so, was it hard to lift heavy back? 1 second, let me just take one photo. Oh, that's cute. No, I wouldn't say I've ever taken a huge break. The gym has been like a huge like mental thing for me, so maybe it's not physical. It's always just been like a stress reliever, or like clears my head and everything like that. I cannot get over the sunrise, the sunset. So I'm probably not going to go to the gym this whole holiday, and this is a 5-week trip. Yes, it is hard to get back into heavy lifting, but it only takes you like 1 week because muscle memory, and I hit the gym like every day when I'm in routine, so it's just more consistency. Also, I could train on this trip, but I like to take breaks because I feel like I really want to enjoy my travel. I don't want to think about the gym. I watch my, like, you know, I don't like excessively eat and well, maybe excessively drink, but do you know what I mean? So then when I go back to Sydney, I'm like, right, holiday was amazing. That was great content, ready for the next holiday. And I get back into the gym and I'm so much more motivated. Whereas if I'm pushing myself here and I'm like getting up early and I'm doing this, doing that, I don't feel as motivated. I also am getting up early here to like fly my drone, which is stuff I don't really do on my normal routine, and film content and do sort of stuff out of my routine. I'm just gonna get a quick little video, guys. Sorry, the sunset is just too hard to not get, and I'm really glad I did this live because this backdrop is gonna be on my YouTube, and I'm gonna remember that time. Oh, so cute. Hey guys, you want to see me doing my little behind the scenes of linzblog? Ah, it's so pretty. I feel like when I put this outfit on, I was like, I look like Steve Irwin's daughter. Like if Steve Irwin was to, I think he has a daughter, but do you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go like fetch some crocodiles. If you don't, that's like the most Australian thing ever. I wish I could show you guys the lights on the other side. They're actually stunning. I'm just gonna film this one last bit and then I'll be back with you. Ah, they're so pretty. All right, one more photo and then I'm done. Promise. This is me. If you ever travel with me, this is me. Like 3 phones, 3 cameras, a drone, a GoPro, like I'm crazy. I probably shouldn't have done this live when it's sunset because there's so much. I haven't posted on any of my socials and I really want to like post. Okay, sorry. Say hi to me. Hi, user Oz, but the pump is still showing. It's summer and it's like 6 p.m. in Chile. No, it's actually 9:30. It's summer here, yeah. Meanwhile in Europe it's blackout at 4 p.m. and no sun, and it's 2 a.m. Sun rising scene. It's working perfectly. Yeah, this is a 30-minute live. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna do a quick one more video because this is just such a nice sunset and I look like so cute in my outfit. Chile's never seen an influencer. They're all looking at me on the beach. Guys, that looks stunning. Oh, okay, I have to do one TikTok because look at this. Look how cute that is. Okay, one more. And one photo. I'm trying to get like better at just doing one, but You know when you might watch the video and be like, oh, there's something wrong with it? Chile sounds so chill, lol, unlike Europe. I will say South America is like way chiller than Europe. What is your height and weight, Lindsay? 66 kgs and 165 centimeters. No, 168 centimeters. I think I'm 5'6". I'm not short, I'm not tall. I can't read the Arabic, but let me just do a quick little photo and then a TikTok and then I'm done. And then, where is timer? Why do they change? Oh, there, no? Oh, timer. Like, this phone has the new iOS and this one has the old one. It's like so annoying. Okay. Cute. I think I just love my outfit. It's like giving Steve Irwin vibes. Oh my God, look at my arms in there. I look like I'm just been to the gym. Let's pose maybe a little less. Oh my God, so cute. I think, do you know that Chile direct flights to Sydney go across the top of Antarctica? I did not know. Also, I saw someone ask me, am I flying back to LA? Yeah, I'm flying LA. No, I'm flying Bogota in Colombia, Miami, LA, Sydney. I'm 6'3", 285 pounds, 15% body fat. Amazing. I don't know how much 285 pounds is in kgs though. The people on the beach think you are, I don't know who that is, but if it's Steve Irwin's daughter, I'm like, okay, we're gonna do one TikTok because I haven't done any social media work today. Oh my God, it's 9:30 and I wanted to have an early night tonight. Just dropped my camera. Good start. Oh my God, no, it broke the chain. Oh, you little Lindsay. I've got to get that back onto that somehow. I need this chain. This chain has actually been so good. I'm gonna have to ask my brother to do that. Like open one of these links up. So I've got nails. Or we can tie it. But it's probably better to put the links on. How many languages do you know? I know 0. I know English. And I wish I knew more, but I'm just always editing and grinding. I don't have the time to put effort into learning a new language, and I don't like to study. It's just not for me. And I think the only way I'd learn is if I move to a country and I immerse myself in there. So pretty. Are you excited for Christmas? Oh my God, I am not even feeling the least Christmassy ever. It's like Christmas in summer is criminal. The direct flights would be nightmare, but save 12 hours. Oh my God, direct flights to what? Santiago? I would prefer that. The only reason I have this whole roundabout flights is because they were the original ones I had bought from London, and then obviously, again, I wasn't planning to move back to London, so then to sort of change the destination to Sydney, I had to pay £500 and then I could keep my original flights. Otherwise, I'd have to repurchase the flights and they would be like £2,000 around Christmas to South America. You are pretty. You are so pretty. OMG, thank you. Right, I am going to do a quick TikTok and then that's all my social media work done. It's a grind, guys. It's a grind, but I love it. You can fly to Melbourne and Sydney to Santiago. Yes, I know. You live in Australia. Yes, I live in Sydney. So the reason I didn't fly direct from Australia to Santiago is I had bought my flights in March when I was living in London, and I was planning to be living in London for the whole year. The only thing that annoys me about Christmas is the songs. I actually kind of like the songs, like Mariah Carey. Anyway, I need to do this TikTok before the sun goes, and I want to do like a lip syncing one. Wow, have you won in life? A rocker. Okay, let's just do this one. I don't even know if I'm going to do it that good. I need to learn the lyrics. It's just... That was terrible. No, that was terrible. Kind of, I'm drafting it though. I'm going to leave the live off here, guys. It's been 35 minutes. I love you all, and thank you so much for joining. I really hope this microphone was working. I will try do another live in Brazil and Colombia, and say goodbye to Vina Del Mar. There, you can see the lights. You can see the lights. Say goodbye to Vina Del Mar. We're leaving this place tomorrow, and I love you all. And YouTube vlogs will be back up probably in a month, as I'm capturing so much content here in South America. But I love you all, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I will maybe see you before New Year's, but if I don't, I will be in Brazil and I will share all the content. And yeah, I hope you guys all are writing your New Year's resolutions and all your 2026 goals, because I'm so thankful I never gave up on mine, and I hope by sharing my journey, it shows you that literally, and I always would see other influencers saying this, it can happen to you, you just need to put in the work, but you literally just need to lock in. So have an all good night, and I will see you in Brazil.